so pretty. Okay. I'm riding home after a long weekend. I don't need no lip gloss. Girl, bye. When that wedding beautiful? What did you say? I said, wasn't that wedding beautiful? Yes. Wedding like that. She was gorgeous, like a Barbie doll. I think everybody want to get remarried again now. Brian, you ready to get remarried?
Remarried? We are married.
You want to get remarried?
Like again? like we do it again?
Jerk.
Is that what you're asking?
I ain't studying you, whatever.
I think the first one was very nice that we had.
Love was in the air. Mom, you don't want a new husband now?
I was going to ask her about that.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Because there was a couple of eligible bachelors in there that I was maybe.
I saw some guys on the golf course. Why not? I don't want to cook with nobody else unless you want to.
That's not.
You ain't got to cook.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Most men are not like your husband, Brian. They want you to get up and fix breakfast for, especially the older guys.
That's because y'all got them like that.
Yeah, unless I get a young guy now, if I get a young guy.
No.
He might not care, but these old men, honey.
If you train them right from the very beginning.
They train old men, he already been trained.
No, that's
What in the world? Whoa, what do y'all mean train?
how you go into the relationship is how they know this is I'm not gonna do and this was what I am.
Because in the beginning you was cooking for me and trying to do everything you can possibly cook for me, and I said no, I don't need these big meals.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's how you came into it.
Because I had learned that foolishness from her.
But your mom she's more of a nurturer, so if she were to get married and find a husband, she's going to want to wake up every morning and cook. But she thinks that she will be forced to do it, and men in general, I don't think most men in general say she has to, well, in this day and age, say she's going to have to cook.
She's saying younger guys.
The younger generation, it's different, but the older guys,
But I think if you wake up and say, hey, let's go out to brunch or something, no man's going to turn that down, you
That's
know?
not true.
Men will turn down brunch?
Yeah.
If it's just you and you?
Yeah.
Or let's go get coffee at
A lot of
McDonald's?
them, honey, won't you say, no, let's just have it here at the house.
That's good.
And then they sit over in the big chair and lay back. Here in the kitchen. Their heels up. Watching.
But that is still, even if that is
I think
so,
it's a generational thing.
but
That's
even
what it
so,
is.
even if it is so, though, that's not enough reason not to be with somebody. It's because you got to cook a few meals.
I don't want
Especially if they have them old values now, he's going to bring you his old values, too. He's going to be like, I'm going to pay all the bills.
I don't even know why we having this conversation because she ain't been able.
She need a boo.
No,
That's
she
what-
don't
That's
need
why
no
we
boo.
need, that's why
She don't need no boo.
she needs a boo. I witnessed it. I witnessed it this weekend when I seen her sitting at the table and stuff. She was looking around and romance was in the air. And I was like, she wants someone to be sitting right next to
That's
her.
a lie. That's a lie.
I seen it in your eyes.
I was looking around at the beauty.
I was watching
It
you.
was not
You needed a boo there with
She
you.
does not. You stop trying to hook my mama up.
No, it's not about hooking up. It's just
I might have not been able to look around the way I was looking.
because she, you know, she needs someone to sit there and talk about people. And be like, look what she
No,
got on.
I was sitting by somebody talking about
You had you somebody you could sit by and talk about
I
people.
always got somebody I can talk about.
That's
Like, you don't do that, but the boo might tell me that.
He may be a person that you like, that you two like to talk. I mean, he
Like
may be
you?
a person.
He might not like to talk.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got to weed them out. Your past relationships, they like to talk about people, didn't they? Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't remember?
I don't.
I think the roadblock that we have is Earica of you having happiness and stuff.
She is happy. You don't need no man to be happy.
I'm very happy. I laid up yesterday and rest all day long.
Right, she ain't have to give nobody. She
You
go and
need-
come as she please. She lives a good life.
I don't really answer to nobody.
Man, you women, boy, I swear, y'all feel like the relationship is
I
just
answer
about
too much
answering
to
someone and
Earica.
cooking for them.
She answers to me.
I don't want to answer to her.
You looking at the negative things of relationship. Think about the
No,
positives.
I'm talking about her generation, baby. It's
It's
different. It's not. It's
God
not
didn't
the
put us
same.
on this earth to be by ourselves. Even at any age, He didn't put us on here to be by ourselves. She needs a companion.
He said his,
Even if she don't need to be in a relationship or something, she needs someone to go out to have coffee with.
Elaine.
Elaine needs someone too.
That's not what the Bible said.
I'm not saying the Bible say you need to go have coffee with someone, but you still need someone to be able to, you know, you can only relate to me and
He said it's
Erica.
better to marry than to burn, and I'm not burning by it. So, that's what the folks burning. I'm not burning nowhere.
She ain't burning no.
Now, if you burning, you need to go get a husband. I ain't burning. I don't need no husband.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. She good. She
I don't
not
think
on
she need a
fire.
husband, but she needs someone to drink coffee with on a lazy Wednesday morning. She go have coffee, they talk about life.
My sister got a boo like that.
That's what she needs.
She's young. She's young.
I don't think it has nothing to do with age.
I'm not saying you need to even have a physical relationship, but she needs a man in her life that she can just talk to, because you get like you would get sick of every day talking to the same women and stuff like that.
No man to talk. I don't talk to the same women.
How you gonna tell her what she need?
I'm just from the outside looking in. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I mean, she talks to you and not Lane. But you know, you need a different point of view sometimes.
Well, she can talk to you about it.
No, because your mom don't spill the beans on everything. You know? The stuff she talked to you about.
He want the gossip too, mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to you.
Well, she talked to me, but not like, you know, like a relationship type.
Well, that's
thing.
the only way I want to talk to somebody. I don't want to talk about a relationship.
Well, I'm finding your man. So you can take it or leave it, cooking breakfast, do whatever it takes. We get you a companion that you can hang out
Oh my
with.
God, that's hilarious.
When you drop Ava off, you be like, I'll be there in 30 minutes. You go to McDonald's, have a cup of coffee, and that can be it. But somebody,
When I drop Ava, I'm going to go back and get in the bed.
see those, that's what I mean right
She
there.
going back to get to bed.
Nah.
She ain't been going no coffee with nobody.
March 31st, it all ends. We making it happen.
No, we not.
I've been thinking about this for years.
And
So
you keep pushing it. You keep pushing it. It ain't happening. We
It's
done with
coming.
that. Them days is over.
It's a little guy at the barbershop that I've been keeping my eye on. I watch him when he comes in.
I don't want to talk about. I don't like no little guy.
No, I don't mean little guy, man. It's a guy at the barbershop.
She said be a little
I've been
guy.
keeping my eye on him, see if there's any. He ain't no ring on his finger. He got his gray hair. So you have thought about it then.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. What else would you potentially like?
Nothing.
No, I mean besides tall, like.
In all seriously, Mama, if you were approached by a handsome, nice looking tall man, would you be interested?
No, ma'am.
No. So you're completely done with that chapter.
Yes, okay.
Enough said.
No, I said March 31st. She may have a different opinion about things. March 31st.
What happens March 31st?
It all changes. Life changes.
You bringing somebody to the table?
He is coming to the house. She gonna be probably sitting there at the table and be like, and here is. My mom was kind of like that too. Like, man, I ain't got time for all that nonsense. But once a woman gets around a guy in her age group and they start talking, they just get to gabbing and stuff, you know. And I just
talk
see.
to someone, but I don't want nobody to come take me out for coffee. But if I'm around people, I talk. No, but I'm not.
And he gonna go
I don't want to date. But if you bring somebody to the house and you got a conversation going, I'll talk to him. When they say that shit, you go his way and I go mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna have coffee and that be the end of it. But I'm telling you, I wouldn't put on any man to have Earica Cole as a stepdaughter. I'm telling you. You'll be heck on him.
I will. True story.
Like that was Marvin at first.
I was tough on Marvin at first. I was like, who sent you?
He wanted
Yeah, he wanted me over. I don't think nobody else can win me over though.
Yeah, everybody says that. Never say never. You just never know.
You said, do I want a friend? And I said, no, I don't want a friend.
But if a friend came along,
on March 31st, if a friend come along,
you may be open.
you have a lot of life to live, you know, and you don't want to just be grandma and go on to Russian.
I do. That's what I want to do.
I know you want to.
I want to go see about my grandbabies now.
Yeah.
My grandbabies so
and
bad.
you can do that in addition to still living life.
No, she got to make little meal preps for him before she leave and put Sunday and put Monday.
You're talking about
Tuesday.
you still focus on past relationships. Every relationship is different. You may say in your head, oh, a person in my age group only wants this. That is not a blanket statement that can cover everything. Just like he can't blanket statement say every woman is set up and set in her ways and she don't want to change. Not every woman is like that. Every man is different. So don't categorize all men as wanting little food and meal prep. Because I can tell you this for 100% fact. Eventually, I'm going to be.
Don't want no food.
I'm just saying. I'm going to eventually be in that age group, and I don't want meal prep at any age. You know, I want to eat my potato chips, and I don't want to share them. Some men share. Every man is different. I like to sit there. Yeah, that's. Yeah, so every man is
and
different.
I like the way you would open the door for me.
You like to be romanced.
And then if you say to him like, hey, I want to go see my grandkids, he'd be like, let's go. And then you two jump in the car and you go see them. You ain't got to drive. Because at some point you're going to have to stop driving as much as you do. And you know, he may love to drive. You know, some of those things.
He had said
She depending on you gonna drive.
No, but realistically though, some of that stuff needs to be taken off her plate because she's got so much on her plate. Driving 3 and 4 hours to see grandkids.
Why don't you take her?
I got the bad ankle. If I didn't have a bad ankle, I would be all over this country with my mom.
He's so full of it. You should take her to go see her grandbaby.
Huh?
She said you a liar.
If I didn't have this bad ankle of mine, I'd be all over this road.
Full of it.
I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hilarious. It's all good. We're gonna make sure she have life and fun and somebody to talk to and all of that. And then when we bring the baby, we have the baby, we need her to travel with us. She can't bring somebody else. That'd be too much. I need her to be focused.
No. How you gonna tell another person they can't?
She gonna have other responsibilities.
The ones you don't want to do.
I just feel, as these last 2 years of starters, life is just too short, you know? And if something were to happen to you, Earica, I'm sure you would want me to rush on and get in a new relationship immediately, wouldn't you? You want me to be happy. You've told me many times. My happiness is the only thing that's important, right?
Whatever.
Most men and a lot of women do.
What,
Don't
in a
want to be
relationship?
alone, you know.
Oh, yeah.
My mother always told me, said, you look across the grave and get your husband. Because the other one not
What?
bad.
Say that again. You look across the grave to get the new husband.
Yeah, if he's over there, you can just look across the grave and get the other husband.
You heard that, Brian?
The other one's not coming by.
No,
So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with marrying again if your wife is.
Do you think it should be a time frame?
I think at our age, maybe not.
People think it should be a time frame, but I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't think at this age I would want Earica to move on. I mean, don't be sitting around. I mean, why would you be sitting around? I'm not coming back. It's time to move on. And I don't think it's a question of how much we loved each other. I just think, you know,
Love again.
I don't want you sitting around crying for 6 months on me.
I ain't gonna be crying for 6 months, no way. But
Or 4 years.
that ain't happening either.
It's possible.
But I can tell you this: if something were to happen to me, and the next week you had a woman, I'm gonna think that heifer must have been there before I left.
There are no heifers waiting around.
Be like, wait a minute, that was way too quick, and I'm haunting you.
That's what people say, but sometimes you might meet someone that week
At her funeral.
at the funeral. My mom said,
That ain't happening.
over the grave.
I don't care what your that
ain't
ain't.
lady there.
That's
She done lost her husband.
I call whatever. That is not.
I'm not holding hands with her at the funeral, but after we leave, it may be a
Okay, try me if you want to.
try you going.
Yeah, I will haunt you. I will haunt you.
Yeah.
Mama, stop buying into that bullshit. If Brian got a woman the week after I died, you'll be okay with that? Mama, I'm gonna ask you again. If Brian got a woman the week after I die, I know you, and I need you to be honest. Would you be okay
I'll
with
be
it?
gossiping like everybody else.
See?
I could pretty much assure you of that.
You'll be gossiping.
Where'd she come from?
that haven't been waiting. There's something going on. Child, please.
That's what mothers do. They gossip.
You look a side eye.
But you can't fault me for them moving in. Moving in on the territory if there's no one watching the territory.
You better
anymore.
go find your own place. You better not move in nowhere.
No, I mean figuratively speaking. Moving in on this territory, you know. If you ain't there to guard the territory, just like if a guy. I can't get mad at you.
That's different.
Why is it different?
It's just different.
How is it different?
Because it is.
It's amazing though. That's what you feel, but you know.
How is it different
The
though?
Bible says.
And then she probably whoever will be, she probably been thinking about it forever. They like to then come over and be like, oh, I just brought you a meal. You know, I'm just thinking that's how women are.
Women are.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I done seen them. I done seen it happen.
We live in the middle of the country. Ain't no one stopping over.
What happens?
When a man loses his wife and all of something, it's a woman that either from the church or somewhere be like, oh, I just brought a meal, and she coming over and prancing the can on. They haven't been waiting.
They do that.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Not that they're waiting. They just see he was a good man to her.
Right.
So they would like to have that.
Exactly. Me and Brian looking for something to do next week, because then the week after that, like the weekend after my birthday, I think me, Captain Trinnett, April, and Alyssa will probably do something locally.
So that's when you should actually come that Sunday, huh?
Saturday. that we.
Well, it's fine. I don't have no problem with that. The girls have a ball.
No, I mean it's some activities like when we walking or doing a lot, she can't do it, and it'd be too strenuous on her. And she got not April 8th.
What activities? Y'all just gonna eat a whole bunch of different restaurants, doing a little bit of shopping.
Mind your business. You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I done seen that show.
You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I done seen that show too many times.
If it be conversations that we want to have or something we want to do,
be
or
there
we
for
want to
that
go do
too.
I
skydiving.
want to be in their conversation.
She don't want some conversation she don't want to be in.
She say she don't want to be in, but she
No,
wants
I
to be
don't really. I don't want to hear.
You think you know everything she want to do and not do
Look,
here lately?
I've been reading y'all, and I can read y'all like a.
No, there's some stuff they talk about. I don't want to hear.
You ain't gonna ask Kathy later about it?
No, I don't ask about their conversations like that. Because I mean, I know me and my girlfriends have talks, and I wouldn't want Earica to be around.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's not your business.
None of your business. How about that? And they need to plan out their days where they can hang out, and you can come visit them for a couple hours too.
We get together, we talk just like you all talk.
Y'all don't talk like us.
What is it that y'all will be talking about?
None of your business.
Like dirty stuff?
Whatever
Like
we
what
want.
subject?
Whatever we
You
want.
don't have to tell me, but what type of subject would it be about?
Whatever we want to talk about.
We can talk about people. We can talk about you. We can talk about.
So y'all talk about me?
If we want to.
Never mind in your name.
Your name may come up. We can talk about experiences.
And I see why you wouldn't want to be there, Ma, because if they talk bad about me, you're going to say, no, you got a good husband, right?
Yeah.
You will stand up for me.
I sure will.
That's a good mama-in-law. And that's why I'm setting you up March 31st. Because you're a good mama-in-law. Me and Earica can spend something. We need to do something next week while Bryson gone.
You and Brian.
Yeah. We want to go somewhere. We wanted to go to
Y'all go too much.
Mind Your Business. Now this is when I think you need a man. Why? Why should we not go? That's your opinion. Okay, I have a beautiful home and I can be there when I want and I can leave there when I want. 10 and 2. Get in your lane.
But you know, I never used to, like before Earica, I never traveled. And so now that she's gotten me doing this traveling thing, you know, I'm liking it.
Love it.
I really don't like the living out of the suitcase part of it, you know, because y'all always leave stuff that you need at home and you never know. But outside of that, I love just going places now. You're not ready for a cruise yet, though, right?
I want to go on a cruise, but you're scared.
I'm not scared.
On a cruise?
I'm not scared of a cruise. I'm scared of being stuck in the Atlantic Ocean. And they saying you can't come. Huh?
I'm ready to take this hair out of my head. Now, it's too much going on with these wars, so I'm not ready to go out.
No place. I know this one like
A missile come from somewhere. You just wherever you at, Mama.
Yeah.